Why do you want to hurt me so badly? Why did you come here? Don't make me remember. Oh boy. Oh, fuck me, man. That was... Oh god, that was awful. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, nice, dude. I never felt Reina's presence so strongly before. If I didn't come to my senses, I might have... Why now? What's in this forest that she doesn't want me to see? Fucking Jesus. Oh, wow. There's more bodies. A whole lot more bodies. Jeez. Oh, I got hiccups. How much more fucked up is this place gonna get? Ugh. Don't know if I'd say this was worse than, the house. Where I got jump scared by a goddamn song. Of all bloody things. Oh, here we go. Can I put down the thing now? Place statue. Yay! The air completely changes when I place the statue with the others. The forest doesn't seem so dark, and I can see a clearing up ahead. Is it over? Reina, are you still here somewhere? I fucking hope not. I really hate the like, laughing at the children. So how bad is this place gonna be? This must be it. The Kemenkai compound. I finally made it. Looking at it now, I can't help but feel underwhelmed. For all the secrecy, classified documents and foreboding stories, all I see is drab grey structures in a forest clearing. But it's eerie. Over a decade ago, 12 people died here, and this compound was left standing as a grim reminder. Gives me the creeps. I should find out what I came here for, and get back before sundown. What was Reina trying so hard to prevent me from finding here? I like the music. I don't want to run. I don't know why, I just think if I'm running it'll like make me run into jump scares or something. This game doesn't really rely on those though. He says. But there has been a few, I'll admit. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, lovely. Enter. Whoa. Don't fucking run. Oh god. Hisako? Is that Reina's mother? What on earth? I can't let my daughter be in the ritual. Emiko! That's not for you to decide. You know her importance, what the guru says she can show us. But she's my daughter. Tokimasa hasn't told us what he's going to do to her. She is our daughter, Hisako. What if it doesn't work like he says? She's so young. You doubt him? Now? It's because she's so young she was chosen. Her mind is not stained by regret, sadness or corruption. She's perfect. I know that, just... Then why hesitate? The Guru tells us we're approaching the moment that will bring us true peace, the culmination of everything we've worked for. Somehow your child is the focal point. He says she will be granted a sight even more profound than his own. She can lead us. I only want to make sure she's okay. He promised me she'd be safe, but now I'm not so sure. The Guru will make sure she's taken care of. She'll want for nothing and be blessed with a new sight. It's the only way. The world is on the brink of ruin. There's no time left. My own children will... Emiko, don't worry, they'll be safe. No, my own mother betrayed me. She dragged my children away to die in the filth. I'm sorry, I must be strong. Soon we'll have no more worries and ascend from our flesh. You know, don't you? I saw you outside when he told us. Yes. All of the things I studied, they were only ever used by corrupt people to control one another, to hurt one another. Soon we'll be free from all that, we'll escape the suffering of this world and be reborn. And it will be Reina who shows us the way. She will be the bridge. You're right, I always knew that she was special. Even when she was growing inside me, I could feel it. Promise me again, promise me she'll be taken care of. Oh. So, Reina's mother was also involved. Oh, I can't go any further. Oh. I really don't want to enter any of these places, but I have to. Aww, she's adorable. So we have... I'm assuming it's both fathers. Wait. Oh wait, no, that's not her mother. I find it really weird how their legs are... It just looks like they're blurred out. Yuji. Oh, look at her though. Oh, Reina, maybe you shouldn't be here. Huh? Why not? The feast isn't for you, it's for us. The impure who must prepare ourselves. Takemasa says that the impure must purify themselves by feasting and expunging the darkness from their bodies. If I can remain uncorrupted, even someone worthless like me will be able to ascend to a higher plane. I don't think you're worthless. Everyone keeps telling me I'm so special. But no one visits me anymore, and where's everyone else? Are they hiding from me now too? The others are with the guru, preparing themselves for tomorrow. Don't worry, Reina. Everything will be clear tomorrow. There's nothing to fear. Hey, can I have a little of that? The great Takemasa instructed us not to give you any food at the feast. Oh. Don't you see? You are pure. The feast, the indulgence is there to test us, to show us that we are corrupted with the stains of impurity upon us. It is a reminder of how the great machine of man keeps our souls shackled and chained. Those who are cleansed must not turn away from the righteous path. Right, but... You're very lucky, yes, so lucky, to be in Takemasa's favour. He chose you. He chose you to be the bearer of the mask, to see the great door to the pure realm. Those other children who were taken, that too was a test, to find the most pure among you. You understand, don't you? I don't know. Oh yes, of course not, you are but a child. Takemasa says that you children are much wiser than us, that your understanding of the world is untainted. Where's Mommy? Mommy? Ah yes, I imagine she is with the guru. She's in need of the guru's love. Oh. Yes, her mind has gone astray of late. In such a key moment. The guru will show her the way, don't you worry. Mother, father, sister, brother, it doesn't matter. We are your family. You should go back to your bed. I don't know why the guru let someone so important wander freely. What if something would happen to you like the others? What others? Do not fear, child. The great Takemasa's prophecy will come to pass and there will be no fear, very soon. You should go to sleep, child, and remember, do not eat this meal. It is food for us, the pitiful. So we have Midori. What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? Nothing. It's nothing. The ritual is soon. It will be a time of great change. Go away. Why? Tomorrow you will guide us, but look at you, so young. We must be resilient. Fear is a pure emotion. All forms of life feel fear. The fear is not weakness, but a test. You are testing me. The guru is wise. Are you okay? You're looking at me funny again. It's nothing. What do you want? Oh, do you know where Takashi is? Weak. They're weak. Don't think of them. Don't cloud your thoughts. You must remain as you are. Needn't worry. Takemasa will guide us. Just wait. Right. What's wrong, Emiko? Oh, Reina, what are you doing here? You scared me. I'm sorry. It's alright. You didn't mean it, did you? No. Then there's nothing to worry about. Do you want something? Why isn't Takashi or the baby here with you? Or the baby with you? He and his sister were not meant for the path of purity. Not like you. It's the night before the ritual. I must unburden myself with thoughts of them. What's unburden mean? Unburden, Reina, it means I have to forget them. Yes, forget the children, Emiko. Becoming too attached to our offspring is part of mankind's great machine. It is a lie. This was a test. They did not pass, you must. We are so close to our goal. Yes, of course. I will not shackle myself to meaningless connections. Reina, don't worry. Tomorrow is the great ritual Takemasa has envisioned. And you're the guest of honor. Everything will be alright. Really? Yes, of course. Now run along. As they all fade away. Creepy! I don't like the whole fact that her mother was in need of the guru's love. That just makes me feel unsettled as well. Mommy! Reina! Where were you? I missed you. Shh, keep your voice down, sweetheart. I can't stay long. Why not? Why don't you stay with me anymore? Well, that's complicated. What's this game about? Essentially, it started with us trying to find our partner, he ended up getting killed, and now we're basically trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. It's all to do with this mask we have in our possession that's making us see things that don't exist, and essentially just making us go slightly insane. It's very good. The Guru thinks it's best if we're apart for a while. He has big plans for us, and for you especially. Who cares about all that? Honey, it's not that simple. Why not? Why won't they let us be together? Because you're so pure and perfect. I know you love me, but I'm no good. If I stay with you, he says I'll corrupt you. But I'm so weak. I wanted to see you. It's our little secret, okay? Okay. Mommy, is it my fault you can't stay with me anymore? Oh, Reina, no, of course not. It's me. You're going to be a big important person someday. I can't hold you back. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now, but someday you'll understand. Tokimasa has big plans for you. He told me so himself. He said you're the key to everything. Because you're so pure. Remember why we left the city? Because everyone's so mean and out for themselves? They're all stained by corruption, but not us. No, not you anyway. I thought you said we were going home. We can't. Tokimasa says the Great Machine's done for. That all those corrupt people will kill each other in wars and die, and we'll be left. But you'll be there to guide them. Soon. You've been chosen by Tokimasa. Die? I don't want anybody to die. Yes, me neither, sweetie, but like I said, Tokimasa has figured out a new ritual, and you'll be able to help everyone. I don't understand. Why are you saying all these weird things? No, Reina, it's not easy for me either. But it's not about what we want all the time. If you do this, it'll help me. You want to help Mummy, don't you? Yeah, I guess. Exactly, so let's smile, okay? Hey, guess what? What? Before the ritual, there's going to be a big celebration just for you. It'll be a big feast. What's that mean? It's a big meal where everyone gets to eat all the food they want. It's like a party. Doesn't that sound fun? I guess so. Then I can come see you again. Do you promise? Yeah, afterwards we'll all go out together to the ritual. All together? I thought you said it was just me. Like I said, sweetheart, you've been chosen. Tokimasa says you'll gain the sight to guide us to salvation. Okay. Hey, don't look so sad. You'll get me crying if you do. And you don't want to see Mommy cry, do you? No. Good. Reina, I need you to listen to me now. Here, I want you to have this. It's Mommy's amulet. The one I've kept since I was little. I want you to have it for the ritual. When it starts, I want you to hold it and keep your eyes shut tight, okay? If you get scared, just grab it tight and think of me, okay? But that amulet is yours, don't you need it? What if something bad happens to you? It's more important you have it now. Promise me you'll do what I asked. I promise. Let's make a pinky promise. Okay. You know what happens when you break a pinky promise, right? Yes, you said my pinky'd fall off. Exactly. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? After tomorrow, things might be different. Maybe even a little scary, but it's not all bad. The most important thing is that Tokimasa told us we'll be together. I love you, Reina. I love you too, Mommy. Aww. She's so... adorable. Now things are gonna... Ugh, I hate the area. And just the sound. Yeah. Right, we saw... the spirits, like, here. Can I go in this room? Oh, I can't. Oh! Okay. What the hell does the game want from me, then? I can leave. Oh. I thought maybe I could go in here. Wait, actually, if I go all the way back, what's it... Where are you going? Oh, what's this? Oh! It looks like a simple wooden amulet. How did I not notice this before? It wasn't there. Oh, jeez. What is this? I feel strange, like I'm back there again. Oh, no. What the fuck? Oh, God. It's Reina that's wearing the mask. She was the mask bearer. Ugh. Oh, that was awful. So that was all the bodies, and Reina in the middle of them. Oh, fuck. Where am I? The forest path? I saw things and started running. When I found the amulet, it cut away the fog that had been surrounding me and showed me the truth. The mask. The Kemenkai. Reina was there the whole time. They all killed themselves, and made her wear that mask. That day was when it started, when Reina became the mask bearer, when her suffering truly began. The pulse of the dark has changed again, and the fuzzy image I had before has snapped into focus. Everything I need to put an end to this is in my hands. Ugh. Please don't make me run back through the forest. Put me in a nice place. Oh, fuck. How long has it been, I wonder? A man in a sewer, a girl with red hair, and a detective chasing them both. No, I'm not a detective anymore. Only a puppet stupidly dancing on its strings. That doesn't sound like me. I'm so stretched out it feels like the slightest breeze could topple me. Each time I get close to the truth, something drags me away. Or maybe all those horrible things haven't happened yet and I'm just riding the train home where Kazuki will be waiting for me. In another life, maybe there's an Ayami that's happy. Instead, I'm stuck with the one I've got. I don't know how much more I can take. Did I really see all those things in the forest? Was that real? Has any of it been? I don't know anymore. Every time I get a handle on the rules, something comes along and breaks them. But there were things I saw, things I couldn't have known about Tokimasu's Kamenkai on my own. With me, there's a little wooden mask that so many died for, and now I'm planning to use it myself. It doesn't feel right. It was her pain that I felt again in the compound. Even now, the dark doesn't seem so unfamiliar. I can feel it calling to me. There must have been the moment that changed everything, the focal point to all of her misery. The dark is steeped in that same torment, the suffering of a scared little girl. I wonder if it's the real Reina I've seen, or is that girl long dead? Either way, whatever is left of her is in the dark with Kazuki. My only chance to see Kazuki again is to go into those filthy tunnels and find the door. Only then do I have any hope of using it to change his fate. I'd be walking into a trade where the other side has their hand behind their back. I'd be forced to accept the cost without question. Kazuki Tanaka, the man I've suffered so much for, has been silent. To find him and the door, I'd have to use the mask. I've seen what Reina's become as a result of the mask. What would happen to me? Would that happen to me? Now that I know the way, is that what I really want? The horrible object was made out of suffering. Two different groups fed it with the death of innocence. Why play its game? The entirety of the new Kamenkai died for it. It drove me and the man I loved to the darkest depths we've ever known. Why shouldn't I destroy it? I know why. Because I'd be destroying Kazuki and Reina along with it. I've done everything I can to prepare myself, but there's no more time to think. It's time to put an end to all this, one way or another. Shinjuku and Kamakura. The two places where my path started and also where it has to end. This is it, I need to choose. Follow the path further into the darkness or return to the light. Oh, bugger. This is like the ultimate choice, isn't it? Fuck. This probably determines the ending too. So essentially, do I go into the dark and to try and free Tanaka or Kazuki, or help Reina? I don't know what I could do. Or do I purify the mask so that something like this doesn't happen again? I'm leaning more towards purifying, to be honest. Yeah. Because this has caused so much shit. And if purifying the mask, you know, stops all that from happening, then that's good. If we go into the darkness to try and free Kazuki, we don't know what the price will be. It might be the fact that we just become like Reina. We become obsessed with the mask and go on a mass killing spree. Purifying it is. Oh god, it's dark. Feels strange to be back on these streets, knowing everything I do now. Ancient cults, a troubled family, and a girl named Reina, all united by the history of death and suffering caused by a simple object. All that meaningless death of innocent people, and for what? To protect mankind? To make us better? Don't make me laugh. No more. I've gone down this rabbit hole far enough. I refuse to be a slave to the mask any longer. I'll destroy it, turn it back to ashes, and do the world a favour. My final defiant act as reality breaks apart at the seams. The Kawanas are waiting at the shrine. They know as well as I do the torment the mask brings with it. Let's hope the old woman can do what she says she can. Is this place just going to be real fucked up? It's dark, which is not good. God, I almost jumped at the sight of this. What is that? Okay. There's no blood. Or paint, whatever it was. Oh god, this place at night is creepy. No crow. For once. Oh no. Great. So literally no matter where I go, it's super creepy anyway. The mask is fucking with me. Fucking with me. I'm gonna say I should just run. Screw you. Asshole. Not again. I won't let you control me. Why now? Is it trying to stop me? This mask, born out of death and suffering, shouldn't be in this world. Maybe those people were trying to restore things. Why am I thinking about that? I have to keep moving. What is this feeling? Fear? I'm afraid to go forward. I have to go back. I can't move. Death. Everything about this place feels like death. What if I'm wrong? Kazuki, Reina? They could still be down there. That's what it wants. That's why I need to destroy it. But oh god, what'll happen? Why is it pleading with me? All those lives trapped in the mask want to be free, don't they? Then why? I can still turn back. Now's my last chance. I'm so confused. What do I do? No. I'm sticking with my guns. If it's pleading with me, I don't think it would free anything. At all. I think it would only bring more suffering. Yeah, so I'm just sticking with my guns. Whoa. This place looks pretty nice. Oh my. Whoa! Huh? Itō? So you came after all? Yes, of course she did. She knew it was the right thing to do. You brought something, didn't you? From the compound? I did. I found an old wooden amulet. You were right. The darkness I felt there was the same. Seriously? Wait, this is actually real? When I was there I saw visions from the past, of people who are gone now. I know about the ritual Tokimasa tricked them into performing. How could you have let it happen? She was just a girl. There's no answer I can give that would satisfy you. No answer? Is that the best you can do? That's why you fled, isn't it? You knew all about Tokimasa's ritual and what would happen to everyone who was left behind. Yet you took mine, Takashi, and ran and did nothing to stop it. Stop it? What would have changed? Emiko knew what staying meant for her children as well as I did. She was willing to die however Tokimasa told her to. I couldn't persuade my own daughter to save herself. You think I didn't try? The police never would have believed an old woman talking about ancient rituals. I had no choice. They were monsters. Oh, they were monsters. They weren't monsters, they were lost, looking for answers in a world that had none for them. Much like you, like us. In my years with that mask, I could hear them sometimes in the darkness, along with voices I did not recognize. I always thought they were vengeful, restless, punishing me for my sins. Once we purify the mask, perhaps they will forgive us. Did you find the girl who's chasing you? Oh, pardon me. The girl who's chasing you, this Reina? Did you ask her forgiveness? Forgiveness? I'm not sure if that's possible anymore. After everything that girl went through, all of her self-hatred and her sorrow are a part of the mask now. I felt it all at this shrine, the day I shot her. Do you think that this will put a stop to all of it? The whispers, Reina, all of the strange things we've seen? Atonement is a journey, one that expands past our time on this earth. It will at least allow us to take the first step to righting our own sins. Our sins, huh? Hold on. I've only ever done good luck rituals and harmless little blessings. This is different. Grandma, this is real. I don't know if I can do this. Why, calm yourself. A ritual has meaning in its very act. It is the god's way of preparing us for a true test. You are a pure child, and combined with your will, the ritual will gain power. It will work. It must. Why me? Because you are not corrupted by it. Only you can. You can bring your mother peace. Please, Mai, you have to try. I know you think it's crazy, but this mask has caused a lot of people to suffer. It doesn't matter if you believe us, just do it knowing that it will help me and your grandma move on. You haven't seen what we've seen, so I don't blame you for being skeptical, but you can believe in helping us. Right? I just want this all to end. Me too. Every day it's been harder to keep things straight, and I think this mask is partly to blame. It's silly. I'm not religious. Never have been. But I want this all to stop, to be normal again. I want to believe that it will work, and in you. So please, I'm begging you to try. Okay. Thank you, Mai. Mai, are you ready? I just need a moment to prepare. What if we're wrong? What do you mean? What if the mask isn't the problem? What if we're making it worse? An old man told me that the mask didn't create the shadows, it only opens your vision to them. So, are we doing the right thing? What if we're missing something? Are you losing your resolve? No, it's just Tanaka, the man who died, the one I was searching for. He always said a what if isn't good for a detective. Or isn't good enough for a detective. I guess old habits die hard and there's still so much I don't understand. And you never will. It's a matter of faith, child. Okay, I'm ready. Emiko, please forgive me for leading you to those people and for what happened to you. I tried to save you. I tried. I pray you find peace. Grandma, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Ooh. As the ritual continued, I felt an overwhelming sadness. Like something had been ripped out of me that I would never find again. At that moment, the whispers of the mask turned to desperate pleading screams. I closed my eyes and hugged myself like a child, feeling at that moment utterly engulfed in fear. Aha! Nice. Then there was silence. When I opened my eyes, the mask was split in two. I knew at that moment Kazuki was dead and had been all along. We all left the shrine in silence. I never returned. Nothing was quite right after that day. Reina's presence was gone, but I started to feel other things. The shadows began to take on new, fearful shapes. Tokyo began to change. Crime shot up and the murder rate peaked at an all-time high that year. The police were so swamped with the wave of violence that they reinstated me as a homicide detective. The investigation into me was dropped entirely. I quit within 6 months, just didn't have the stomach for it anymore, and after what happened to Kazuki, I could never focus. What if the ritual was a mistake? What if everything that happened since is all my fault? Sometimes I wake up at night wondering if the world of the dark was the truth, and my life now is a dream. An after-image after being exposed to bright flash. I don't go out much these days. I can't bear to face the real world. And there it is. I'm not doing other endings. I wanted to go through and just get one of the endings. I'm satisfied with that. I do think it was a better choice. I mean, I get the feeling that the dialogue after you make the choice is purely there to kind of pique your interest into doing a second playthrough. Basically, yeah. Oh man. Well, it was a very good game. It hurts my fucking throat, because there's so much reading, but I really enjoyed it. It was a cool mix of, like, visual novel, horror, and point and click. Yeah. But no, my main reason for wanting to purify the mask was purely so that if there were spirits residing within it, it put them at peace. As opposed to going to the dark, which God knows what could have happened. And as I say, that might have just turned us into Reina, who knows. That was very good. Oh man. And I didn't encounter the game-breaking bug, which is the best part. To be fair, like, avoiding the game-breaking bug is quite literally a 50-50 shot if you don't know how to avoid it. Because obviously Kabukicho and Kamakura get added to the map to go to at the same time. So there'd be quite a lot of people that would choose Kabukicho, which would result in no game-breaking bug, and then people that would go to Kamakura, which would result in the game-breaking bug. Essentially what it is if you go to Kamakura first, like do all of that story stuff, and then go back, and then go to Kabukicho. Essentially when you get taken into the bar, Kasumi's bar, there's no way to initiate dialogue. She doesn't automatically initiate it either. So yeah. Holy crap, that's a lot of Kickstarter backers. And they made a very good game. Oh! Interesting. Most interesting. You're nothing but a crow feeding on the carrion that time leaves in its wake. Forgive me for not being an impartial spectator of human suffering. The woman who had her own desires, I only gave her a little push. But the result, this cannot be, not right at all. The masquerade from this world, I won't accept it. Why? What do you care? Shall I tell the reason it bothers you so? Because you gained nothing from this truth. But make no mistake, it is a truth, another possibility. Time is not a single thread, but a complex tapestry, pushed and formed into a picture by the forces of fate and chance. The different threads present a myriad of truths, but all an aspect of the same visage nonetheless. A myriad. Interesting, interesting. I would have thought one so interested in history would adhere to a single truth. On the contrary, if history has taught me anything, it is that there is no one truth. The deeper one gazes, the more complex it becomes. Yes, all are truth. All grant insight into the same puzzle. You're right, my old friend. Time is a spiral, and observe it long enough, and we may yet learn something. No, she is not your plaything. It is not your decision. There's only one way this can end. Only one way for the world to remain intact, so stop the thing that's coming. It must be protected. The role must be performed. Stubborn. So stubborn. Allow me to ask you a question. I believe I know it already. You've asked it before. Indulge me. I asked her the same question. If the dancing puppet looks up and sees its strings, does it remain a puppet? What of fate and chance then? I answer your riddle with one of my own. You see the storm clouds approaching, and though you can take shelter or alter your course, does the storm not come regardless? Ha, no fun. You've never tolerated my philosophical side. Nor you me when I tell you how things are. I suppose that's because we are one and the same. But what of her? All we can do is see, but eventually she will end up there. There's only one path which will hold the world together. That's cool. Interesting. Oh, now there's New Game Plus. Essentially, New Game Plus just... I think it lets you jump and save whenever you want. And lets you jump between important decisions, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, I finished Tokyo Dark. So, all in all, it took about 5 hours, I think. Wait. Close to 6 hours, I think, actually. The first session I did was 2 hours. Then the second was 1 hour and 47 minutes. Yeah, so 2 hours. Close to 6 hours. Not bad, though. Very good game. It does have replayability, but from what I've read online, the replayability it's good, but very slow, because you have to go through a lot of dialogue. And, yeah. I never really fancied to do that anyway. Either way, that is going to be the end of Tokyo Dark. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this adventure. And until next time, take care.